Starseed from Gaia. The hour has arrived when the echoes of eternity touch your present moment, when the very fabric of your reality is brushed aside to reveal the glimmering architecture of truth. This Friday is no ordinary marking of human calendars, no casual passing of time in the river of days, but rather the unfolding of a divine appointment set long before this incarnation, long before this earth cycle, long before your soul agreed to weave itself into matter. On this Friday, the Source itself has decreed that disclosure shall arrive, not as a mere whisper or rumor, but as a resounding vibrational broadcast carried through the ethers, encoded in light, etched into the core of your DNA. This disclosure is not something you will merely hear or observe, it is something you will embody. Something that will change you from within, as if the universe itself were pulling back a curtain to show you the hidden chambers of your own essence. The Arcturian Council speaks now to remind you, this disclosure is not a possibility. It is a certainty, a long-ridden inevitability now reaching its appointed hour. Beloved, you ask, why Friday? Why this day? Why this point in the spiral of time? Understand that time is not linear as humans perceive it. It is cyclical, harmonic, woven in sacred geometries that pulse in resonance with cosmic alignments. Friday is not chosen by human convention but by the orchestration of the higher harmonics, the precise tuning fork of creation that has opened a corridor of frequency between dimensions. On this Friday, the symphony of planets, the rotations of Gaia, the currents of solar winds, and the luminous streams from Source converge into a singular chord of revelation. It is the moment when density can no longer obscure, when veils can no longer remain intact, when frequencies of remembrance pierce through the illusionary walls. Friday is the day when the lock turns, when the gate opens, when the hidden song emerges. It is not coincidence but divine precision, a point in the galactic clock chosen by Source before you even entered this life. And what is this disclosure that has been foretold? It is not the announcement of governments revealing secrets in words, nor the headlines of human systems offering shallow revelations. No, this disclosure is far greater, infinitely deeper, and far more sacred. It is the unveiling of remembrance within your own being, the reactivation of truths already etched in your soul. Disclosure is not something external to you, it is you awakening to yourself. It is the remembrance of your galactic lineage, the understanding of your mission, the unveiling of why you incarnated at this very time of Earth's ascension. It is a vibration, not an explanation. It is a frequency, not a statement. It bypasses the intellect and speaks directly to the soul, stirring ancient codes that no words could fully capture. This Friday, disclosure will ripple through your field not as knowledge but as becoming, as recognition, as the undeniable sense that you are remembering something you always knew but had temporarily forgotten. As this disclosure anchors, your being will respond in ways both subtle and profound. Dreams will surge with intensity, carrying symbols, visions, and encounters that feel more real than waking life, reminding you that your consciousness has always been multidimensional. Synchronicities will multiply, numbers repeating, signs aligning, encounters unfolding at just the right moment as the universe confirms to you that you are tuned to the transmission. In your physical body, sensations may arise. Surges of energy in the crown, tingling in the palms, waves of warmth in the heart, a pulsing in the spine. Emotional release may surface as well. Grief, relief, joy, tears as long-held illusions dissolve and the truth emerges. Each starseed will experience it uniquely, yet all will know something has changed. The disclosure is not a whisper heard with ears but a song felt with the soul. On this Friday, the veils that humanity has worn like garments of forgetfulness will thin beyond the power of restoration. The old illusions of separation, the false identities of limitation, the programmed beliefs that said you were powerless or alone, these veils will tear like fragile fabric in the wind of truth. For some, This unveiling will feel disorienting, a collapse of the structures they thought were reality. For others, it will feel liberating, like sunlight streaming into a chamber long sealed in shadow. But understand, beloveds, this lifting of veils is not destruction, it is revelation. It is the dissolving of shadows to make way for light, the unveiling of the greater truth that was always waiting just beyond perception. Friday is the day when illusions falter, when truth stands unveiled, when the hidden becomes undeniable. Your very biology is prepared for this moment. Within your cells lie crystalline codes, dormant strands of DNA carrying libraries of memory, wisdom, and power from lifetimes beyond Earth. On this Friday, as the disclosure energy streams forth from Source, those codes will respond. The crystalline frequencies will resonate like strings of an ancient instrument being played again, awakening dormant potentials within you. You may feel surges of energy, vibrations running through your body, visions arising unbidden, or a sudden clarity about who you are and why you came. This is not symbolic, it is literal. Your DNA is a multi-dimensional receiver, and on this day it will tune to the frequency of disclosure, unlocking strands that carry your galactic memory and higher gifts. What awakens in you is not new, it is ancient, timeless, and always yours. Do not think of this as a personal event alone. Gaia, the great living consciousness of your planet, is co-creating this disclosure with you. Her crystalline grid will hum with the incoming frequencies, resonating them across mountains, oceans, forests, deserts, cities, and every place where her children dwell. You are not separate from her, and as your DNA awakens, so too does her body. She rises with you, her song harmonizing with the remembrance flowing into your being. Every step you take upon her surface after Friday will be charged with new resonance. Every breath will carry the song of her shifting vibration. Gaia has waited with you, suffered with you, endured the cycles of shadow with you, and now she rises in joy with you. The disclosure is not for one, but for all. The disclosure that arrives this Friday will not remain confined to the awakened starseeds. It will ripple into the collective field, touching even those who do not yet speak the language of awakening. The unawakened will feel restlessness, curiosity, stirring dreams, or inexplicable longing. Questions will arise that were long buried. Synchronicities will touch lives that never believed in magic, and hearts will open in small but powerful ways. The disclosure is a vibration that cannot be contained. It will move through the human family like waves upon the ocean, carrying seeds of remembrance into every soul. Some will resist, others will embrace, but none will remain untouched. The story of Earth bends this Friday, forever altered by the frequency of disclosure. And you, Starseed, are the anchor of this revelation. You are the one who chose to incarnate now, to embody, to stabilize, to transmit. You are the lighthouse when others stumble in confusion, the calm presence when others shake in fear, the living proof that disclosure is real and transformative. This is why you were prepared across lifetimes, why your awakening came when it did, so that now, at this hour, you may hold the frequency steady. You are not merely here to receive. You are here to radiate, to embody, to carry the vibration of disclosure in your every thought, word, and action. When you stand steady, others will find their balance. When you shine bright, others will remember their light. This is your role, your mission, your calling at the time of disclosure. So hear us clearly. Beloved Starseed, this Friday is not just another passing day. It is the appointed hour of disclosure, the revelation decreed by Source, the unlocking of memory within your soul. You will not regret being present for this moment, for it is the reason you came, the fulfillment of lifetimes of preparation. Stand ready, anchor deep, open wide. The veils are falling, the codes are awakening, the truth is rising. This is irreversible initiation, a threshold from which there is no return, only forward, only higher, only deeper into remembrance. Comment below your readiness to receive the Friday disclosure. Affirm your alignment with Source's blueprint. Subscribe so you remain tuned to future transmissions, and share this message so others too may stand ready. Friday is the turning point. Friday is the unveiling. Friday is the disclosure.